This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, beautiful day or beautiful morning or afternoon or evening, depending on the time you are watching, because I'm recording this. And I'm so super excited to be in our midst this moment. And today, guys, we're going to be breaking down the strategy of binary options. At the end of this video, guaranteed by the grace of God, you'll be able to actually take trade on your own, provided that you've studied this video, you've understand the strategy the way I will explain it. I will simplify it. I will simplify it to the extent that a 10-year-old child can do this. Are you excited? Let me see some excitement in the chat box. Yeah. I'm excited. So for those that are going to be watching this video, um I'm pouring I'm pouring what I have to pour, like I'm pouring the whole thing for you guys. It's different from other people that upload videos on YouTube and they're just going to add some information. Whatever I need to let you guys know, simplify it to you guys tonight, I'm going to simplify. Just stay to the end of this video and guaranteed this strategy is going to help you to be able to actually trade on your own. Yeah, you should be excited, super excited, highly excited. Yeah, let's get it done, guys. Okay, guys, in respect of the last video we did, which was setting up our trading view, this is our stochastic. We are supposed to change it to line, not this dotted, this blue and red. So let's quickly do that now. From our previous video, you should know how to do this. Just come to settings here on your phone too, you know how to do that. Let's quickly do that. Just come here and give it a line. Give it a line. Then this one, let's okay, it's there. So we are good. Just the line only, and we are good. Good, share, yeah. So the next thing we are going to be doing, if you want to know how we arrive to these settings of our these are Ivagabra indicators, RSI, and the stochastic, you need to watch our previous video setting up our trading view for HFX or binary trading strategy. Okay, I'll take it slowly. Thank you, admin, for that check-in. So guys, what do we first do? I'm going to be using my phone for the sake of people that are going to be using phone, and I'm going to be using laptop for the sake of people that are going to be using their computer, so that at least at the end of the day, everybody gets this. At the end of the day, everybody get this. So let me quickly log into my phone, tradingview.com. tradingview.com, login. I actually need to log out from okay. Can actually even do it. Okay. Okay, guys, if you need to sign in, quickly sign in too. I'm signing in right now. Okay. Okay. I'm signing in. Hope you have signed in too. This is 179. Okay. Good. I'm there. Are you there? So now, yeah, you can sign in through web or the app. Baby, I need water. Thank you. So good. Now, the first thing I want us to do, actually, I've checked the market tonight. I could see that we don't have much volume on. I've checked the market tonight. I've seen that USD which happens to be one of the pairs I love to trade very well, doesn't have much volume. Okay, so volume in the sense that there's no much people trading it. So thank you for the water, baby. So now, what we are going to do is that we are going to change. That's the beauty of this. The way I know it doesn't have more volume and this one has more volume. These are going to be taught in advanced class because it's actually an advanced knowledge. It might look kind of now, so it will take time. Maybe in the week 2 or the week 3, I'm going to be taking notes on that. So, but for the fact that I know that USD doesn't really have much volume tonight, come to where you have the USD or where you can change your pairs. Change it to AUD I've taken trade with AUD tonight and the trade went well. Type it AUD that's Australian dollar versus US dollar. That's the pair we want to trade. That is where I am right now. Are you there? Have you changed your pair? Change it from your phone too, like we have taught you in the last video on how to set your trading view where you can change your currency. So AUD good. Are we there? If you are there, type I'm there or type success. If you are there, type success. If you have changed it to AUD type success. Good. Good. Beautiful. So now, can I get more success? Can I get more success? Admin, can you reply to that person that you don't think so in the group? Person that says, is this class recorded? Why is he not here? Asking if it's recorded. Okay, that's good. Mr. Muyiwa, okay, that's good. Now, the next thing we are going to do, look at success, but my chart is kind of upside down. How? How is your chart upside down, Mr. Rex, right? My chart is kind of upside down. How is it upside down? Let's quickly address that. I want to give priority to people that are online, live with me. Okay, it's normal now, fine. I'm good. We are good to go. Okay, so good. Now, the next thing we are going to do is that look at here, where my mouse is right now. Where my mouse is right now. You will see that we have some numbers here. Some numbers here. Some have color black, some have pink, red. You know, we only need this one. We only need one, not all of this. So what you are going to do, if you are using laptop, right click. If you right click under labels, come to indicators and financial value label on tickets. On ticket, immediately you untick it, it goes. On if you are using phone, long press on where you have those numbers. Long press on where you have those numbers. If you long press it, it's going to bring out all those things. You will see label. Under labels, click on indicators and financial value labels on tickets. If you untick it, it will remain only this red here. If you have done that, type success. Can I get more success? If you have done that, type success. We have to make sure that everybody gets this. Yeah. If you have done that, type success. Let's go. Come on. Are you happy? I'm happy. Maria Mohammed, please quickly permit me to ask this my beautiful Ghana friend or my sister. Have you been able to catch up with all the classes? Because I could see that you type success. Were you able to get here accidentally or you follow up with all the classes? Maria Mohammed, I need your response right now. Still on which previous one? I know she's intelligent. Nana is smiling. She'll meet up. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Somebody is fighting for you here. Okay. So as we are saying, guys, but Maria Mohammed, if you actually want to take this class serious, you need to watch the previous videos uploaded on the YouTube for you to be able to catch this. Fine. Then one more thing we need to do. I need you guys to come to where we have this unnamed. Unnamed. You can see my mouse. If you are using your phone, where you have the currency, that AUD, USD, just slide it to the left. Slide it to the left where we take that indicator last class. Slide it to the left again. You will see unnamed before that settings label. Unnamed. Click on that unnamed and rename. Rename it with DBS by Diamond Arido. DBS by Diamond Arido. Okay, you will hear me now. Just watch. I'll do it on my screen right now. I'm doing it on the phone. So click on this place where you have this unnamed. I've explained how you are going to rename. When you get to the rename, type DBS by Diamond Arido and save it. You can see it. Just click on save. If you have been able to save this strategy, that means we are saving the strategy so that this strategy will always be saved. So if you have done it, type success in the chat box. If you are using phone or you are using laptop and you have get it right, type success in the chat box. Let me see some success in the chat box so that we can move on so fast. Okay, please can you come again? Hey, I'm enjoying this market. These are our doing not serious. Don't worry, you guys will start enjoying the market. Don't mind them when they say they are enjoying the market. What I'm saying is that, Mr. Nana, are you using laptop or phone? Let me understand first. Are you using your laptop or phone? Laptop, beautiful. Look at, sorry, where's my indicator? Okay, look at my screen where my mouse is right now. On your own screen, it is going to be unnamed. It's going to be unnamed. Where click it. When you click it like this, you can see this arrow here. Click it. You will see rename. Can you see rename? Under that rename it to DBS by Diamond Arido. DBS by Diamond Arido. Do you get it now? Do you get it now, Nana? If you are watching this video too, I expect you to quickly do this. Do you get it? Can we move on? Has everybody gotten it? Have you been able to save that strategy? Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Gotten it. I know you have gotten it, our moderator. Nana, have you gotten it? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm intentionally not fast with this class because it is a class that I need to simplify to the extreme level of simplification so that anybody whatsoever can get this strategy right. Are we there? Let's be fast. Let's be fast. Okay, good. Yes, sir, good. So now what we are going to do, now that we have saved this strategy, the next thing, if you look at this place where I have my mouse, you will see D. If you are using your phone too, where you have the AUD USD, beside it on your phone, you will see D, letter D, D for day. Change it from day to 5 minutes. Change it from day to 5 minutes. Let's do that. Change it from day to 5 minutes. From day to 5 minutes. Change it from day to 5 minutes. If you have your screen looking like this, what you have to do, just come to where we have this. If you are using laptop, look at my mouse right now. Look at where you have this figure. Just click and stretch it up. Do you understand? You can draw it to see the way I'm drawing. See, if it goes down, you can draw it up. You can drag it to your desired place on your screen. Click on click here like this, click on it like this, and draw it up. Click like this and draw it up. The candle will come out straight for you. Click on this and draw it up. Have you been able to do that? If you are using phone, if just stretch it with your phone, stretch it with your phone. That same place that you have that figure, just use your two fingers to stretch it up. This place on your phone, this place, you will get it on your phone too. Just use your finger to stretch it up. I know some people are already taking trade because I know our admin is okay. Pinch it with your two fingers, yes. Pinch it, stretch it, or pinch it with your two fingers if you are using phone. Because I can see some strategies playing out already. Some people are already making money with this strategy right now. Some of my students. Okay. So have you gotten into this 5 minutes? If you have gotten into this 5 minutes and you have been able to stretch your charts, your candle, if you have been able to stretch it to this level, type success in the chat box. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm simplifying everything for us. Let me see success in the chat box. Okay. Let me get more success. I deserve more success. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. More success. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. The stretching, what happened to the stretching, Maria? You crack, all the make me laugh this night. Eh? Okay, so beautiful, guys. So how do we now study this strategy? I'm simplifying it to the extreme level of simplification. Remember, I said it. Now, all of us, are going to type one thing right now. It's a principle for this strategy. 3 red for a sell, 3 blue for a buy. Type it in the chat box. You will understand it. 3 red for a sell, 3 blue for a buy. Come on, it's a poem. 3 red for a sell, 3 blue for a buy. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Three red for a sell, 3 blue for a buy. 3 red for a sell, 3 blue for a buy. Come on, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. 3 red for a sell, 3 blue for a buy. 3 red for a sell, 3 blue for a buy. Let me get that poem from everybody in this chat. That is one of those principles that will make you to master this strategy fast. 3 red for a sell, 3 blue for a buy. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Simplifying it to the level of simplification. Highest level of simplification. You get it. I trust you. You start trading tonight. Yeah. 3 red for a sell, 3 blue for a buy. Okay. So at this point that I've seen 3 red for a buy, 3 blue for a sell. 3 blue for a buy, 3 red for a sell. Okay, 3 red for a sell, 3 blue for a buy. That's one of those poems or the principles of this strategy. Okay, so now what do I mean by 3 red for a sell, 3 blue for a buy? Now look at me, look at my screen. If you are using the phone, you understand something. You see, if you are looking at your candles, that's your blue and red candles. Let me zoom mine. Where's my mouse? Okay. Let me zoom this my screen. Yeah. Now I've zoomed this my screen for everybody to see. Okay, so now if you notice this Eva Cabra, there's a lot of things I'm just going to break down for us in the advanced class. No, I'll have to be sincere with you guys. I'll break some things. In fact, this setting of this trading view, there are still some things I'm still going to teach us in the advanced class. But even the advanced class, I will make it to be very simple. I'll simplify it, even in the advanced class, but you are just going to be a pro trader. You are growing from a normal from amateur, a beginner to amateur, to which level again till you get to a professional trader again. So now if you look at this Ivan Cabra, I know, well done our moderator, I know you are taking trade. So now if you look at this our strategy, this Ivan Cabra, you will see some vertical red. You can see this vertical red. If you are looking at my screen right now, you will see my mouse. This red here, if you can see this vertical red, type red in the chat box. You can see this vertical red, see this line, this straight line. If you can see it, you can see different ways this red line is coming up. If you can see it, type red in the chat box. Type red in the chat box. If you can see this red, type red in the chat box. Let's be fast, guys. Type red in the chat box. Type red in the chat box. If you can see those red, how many people see the red? Just red, 4 people. Come on, come on. Come on, if you can see this red, type red in the chat box. This vertical red, this straight red, not the candle. This straight red, if you can see it, type red in the chat box. Beautiful, beautiful. Chama, I'm just coming back from work. Please, I need the video. Okay, Moses, actually, I know you always attend class. It's horizontal. Is it horizontal? Hey, see my life. Is it horizontal or vertical? Which one is vertical again? Oh my god. Horizontal. Horizontal is the one is the rectangular line, right? Oh my god. Okay. Horizontal. Oh, don't mind me. Don't mind me. If you are watching this video, you can use it to laugh. You can use me to laugh small. Okay. So the horizontal line is red. Yes. If you can see the horizontal blue right now, type blue in the chat box. If you can see the horizontal blue right now, type blue. Under the candles, if you can see the horizontal blue, type blue in the chat box. Moses, I got you, I got you, I got you. Don't worry, I got you. Just like my wife will say, I got you. So if you can see horizontal blue, type blue in the chat box. Aha, aha. We are about to smash this strategy right now. Now, if you can see, just let me know if you ask, because you have to keep seeing. If you can see this current candle, this current blue candle, see the way it's shooting up and down. If you trace it back to this place where we have these different numbers, if you can see the timing that this thing is having 0.69559, under it there's a countdown of time. You have 1, 32, 31, 30, 29 is counting down. If you can see it, the way this candle is up and down, now it has turned to red. It was once a blue, now it has turned to red. And the thing is still counting, and the number is changing the way it's moving up and down. If you get it the way this thing is doing right now, as I've explained it, type success in the chat box. Type success in the chat box. If you are using phone or you are using laptop, you should get this thing that I'm explaining right now. Type success in the chat box. Yeah, type success. If you can see the way the numbers are moving and the numbers are counting down, and there's a figure above it, that if this thing goes up and down, the numbers are changing. Good, 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 good. I've seen enough success. I want more success, you know. So now let me explain something to you guys. This thing moving up and down, that the count now is, the timing is counting down. Now it's at 12. Look at it. It's at 12. It's at 8, 7. That means if this thing gets to 0, another candle will start forming right now. Look at it. It will get to 0 now, another candle will start. Yes, another candle has started. This candle will be reading from 5 minutes downward, because we set this time to 5 minutes. Remember where we set it to 5 minutes? That I say you should change it from D to 5 minutes. Because you have set this candle to 5 minutes, that means every candle you are seeing here, every candle you are seeing on this chart are forming under 5 minutes. So now the new candle that just starts right now, you can see it's now counting 426, 425, 424, and it's moving down, it's moving up. That is it. Now I'm simplifying the strategy. If there's at any point there's a thing you need me to clarify or you didn't understand, quickly talk. Oh, you need to understand. In fact, I'm giving priority to you guys that are live with me. Okay. So now, the way this thing is moving up and down, now it was once red, now it has turned to blue. It's moving up and down. The way the candle is moving up, so the numbers is moving too, is changing, and the countdown timing is counting down. Now, for this strategy to work, we need this thing that is moving up and down, for us to be able to sell, for us to be able to sell, for us to be able to sell, okay? We need this candle, this current candle that is counting down with a figure here. We need it to come up, grow to this red, or this red, any available red. Remember, there's a red here. Let me just draw some horizontal line, but this is going to be for the advanced class anyway. But let me quickly just do it like this. This is one red. This is a red. This is a red. Okay, let me give it. This is going to be for the advanced class. I'm just giving us the tips of an iceberg. You can see this red. This is another red. This is another horizontal red here. I'm going to be teaching this in the advanced class. This is another horizontal red here. This is another horizontal red here. This is another horizontal red here. Now, I'm just doing this for free. This is supposed to be the advanced class anyway, but for you guys to be able to understand. You see these 3 places that I draw horizontal line? It is because I know that there are red horizontal in that area before. That was why I draw it. So I will just remove it now to make things very simple for you guys. I'll remove it, yes. So we need this current candle, this particular candle that is blue right now. We need it to grow to this red here, either to this red or to this red here or to this red here. any of this red, if this candle can grow, we can be patient enough to watch it grow to this red here. If you understand it, that if this candle needs to grow to this red here and to this red, or is either it grow to this red here, or it grows to this red here, or it grows to this red here. Is either this candle, this current candle, is either it grow up, just like this blue have grow up to this red candle here. Is either this candle to grow up to this red here, or it grow up to this red here, or it grow up to this red here. Either or any red, any horizontal red, this thing needs to grow up to this red here. If you get it, type rule number 1. If you get my explanation right now, that this candle here that is counting down here, it needs to grow to either of this red, to maybe this immediate red, or to this immediate red, or to this immediate red. Either of it. If you get that explanation, type rule number 1. Rule number 1. Okay, rule number 1. I want to get more rule number 1. Rule number 1. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. That's rule number 1. We need 3 rules to be able to sell. You made a mistake. What's the mistake, Z? Tell us. What's the mistake? Which line? Is it the horizontal that I'm not showing? This horizontal line that is showing, is it the one that is not showing for you, Z? Okay. What you need to do is, you need to know, maybe you hide it. Check if you hide it. If you don't hide, this is hide. Look at my screen right now. This one that look like eyes. If you click on it, look at it. This one that look like, this is how to know. See, ECBS2. If you trace it, you see something like eyes. If you click on that eyes, it will say hide. You will not see, just like my own. If you click on the eyes again, it will show. If you delete it, remove it totally, just like this, just come back to your indicator here and type Ivan Cabra strategy 2. Ivan Cabra. Can you see this particular one? Ivan Cabra binary strategy 2. Just click on it and automatically you will get it. Automatically. It should be within that too. Have you gotten it? Let me know if you have gotten it so that I can move on. Oh guys, pardon me, generator just off. Okay. NEPA just took off the light. I need to put off my generator. Pardon me guys, give me some few minutes. Oh, can I pause this audio? Stop. Oh, I can't pause it. Let's hope, Sha. Let's continue. I don't know how to pause it. I don't want to go and stop the audio, the recording. Z, have you gotten it? Have you gotten it? Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Beautiful. So let's move on. So rule number 1, for you to sell, remember I said 3 red for a sell, 3 blue for a buy. So rule number 1 is that this candle must grow to this red if you want to sell, or to this red, any of the red, just any of the red, it must grow to this red. So rule number 2 is your RSI. Look at your RSI. RSI. Your RSI, this line here, this line that you are seeing, this line, it must come to this red too. Let me draw it so that this line that you are seeing must come to this red too, like this. It must come to this red. You can see I'm the one that draw this, so I'm sure you know. I'm the one that draw this line. I'm the one that draw this line. I'm just using it as an example that we have to get this RSI to grow and come to this red. It must come to this red. You can see it has come to the red here before. It came back to the blue. It will still come back to the red. Do you understand? So if you understand what I just explained now, type rule number 2. Rule number 2. Guys, just give me like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I need to put on the generator. I'm feeling seriously it, and my wife is trying to help me, but I need to join her quickly. Yeah, just give me 2 minutes. Rule number 2, if you get it, let me see rule number 2 there. Big bottle. Guys, give me like 2 minutes, please. Okay, welcome back, guys. Welcome back, guys. Rule number 2, if you get the rule number 2. Rule number 2. Do everybody get the rule number 2? I'm only seeing a few people. Rule number 2, meaning that, okay, please come again for rule number 2. The rule number 2 is this. This RSI, remember we have our RSI and the stochastic according to our last class where we set up our trading view. Our RSI is the first one here, this one. You will know from here, RSI, can you see? So you can see the way it's going. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. For us to be able to sell, this candle has to, you can see it's going up now. It has to come to this red area. It has to do what? It has to come to this red area. Do you understand, Mr. Emmanuel Shegun? It has to come to this red area. If you understand, put rule number 2. If you understand, put rule number 2. Forget about touching the red line or not. You will understand it in the advanced class. I will teach this thing, properly. Just don't worry, you get it. I have to simplify it for you. It must come to the red. It must come to this red area. Either it touch it, or it goes above it, or it just touch it. You can see. Look at this one. Though I will not encourage this unless you have come into the advanced class. But what I usually advise for the beginners, is that we always allow you to touch the red. If you have become a pro trader, a professional trader, you can now see something like this and still take the trade with other confirmations. Other confirmations like price action, other confirmations like overbought or oversold, other confirmations like maybe market sentiment or charting, whatever. So all these things are going to be taught in the advanced class anyway. So now look at it. You can see it's coming down now. It has to go up. It has to reach this place. Either it touch this red line, move above it a little. It must shall get to this red line. It must get to the territory of this red line. Do you understand, Rex? Nana, I'm just saying, I didn't say how many times. I'm just telling you that it must come to this red here. I didn't say it has to get there for some time or so many times. Just that this line that you are seeing, you can see that it has crossed the blue down now. So for you to sell, this line that come to this blue, it must come here to this top of this red too. It must get to this level of red, the territory of this red. When I say territory, um, when I say territory, I mean here like this. When I say territory, I don't know. Okay, let me use this. Let me use this. Let me use this. When I say territory, I mean something like this. This one is too big. Something like this. You can see it has to come to the territory like this. Even if you go above it a little, you don't mind. In as much as it's rule number 2, you have to look at this one too. It has to be in this territory like this. But we are not teaching blue already. So we are still focusing on the red one now. So it has to come to this territory like this. Just like look at this one now. You come to the territory of this red and even come a little bit. You can see. So that's what I'm talking about. Do you understand now? So now, if you get it, if you understand what I say, I can't say anything on my screen again. When you are there, you will see it. I think it's your network. Or is there another person facing the same issue? So now this line must get to this red line, rule number 2, right? Now rule number 3 is that this line here too, this is our stochastic line too. It has to get to this red line, just like the RSI. If I shouldn't explain much on stochastic because the same thing that this RSI is doing, this stochastic too must do. So this stochastic too must get to this red line here. That is rule number 3. If you understand the rule number 3, type rule number 3. If you understand the rule number 3, type rule number 3. Good. Good. Rule number 3. Perfect. Can you can you guys remind me the poem again? 3 red for a sell, 3 blue for a buy. Remind me of the poem again. Let me see it in the chat box. Let me see it in the chat box. Good, good, good. Now, at this point, I will now move to same thing. Yes, good, beautiful, beautiful. Now, same thing for if you want to buy. If you want to buy, this candle here moving up and down, counting down time here with this figure here, it has to come to blue. Look at it. It has to come to any of these blue line. Can you guys see? It has to come to any of these blue line. You can see it's at a blue line right now, or this blue line right now. Now guys, if you want to take trade, this is an opportunity to take trade. Kindly go to your browser right now and go and open your pocket option account. Pocket option. Yes, the pocket option account. Is it this account? Pocket option. Yeah, pocketoption.com. I think I've signed in. This probably with this same email. Is it the same email that I used to sign in? I think yes. So try to sign in. I'm signing in right now. Log in with Google. Try to sign into your Pocket Option account. Sharp, sharp. Currency transmitter is in the advanced class. Are you guys here just like me? Are you where I am right now? Are you guys where I am right now? Have you opened your Pocket Option account? If you open your Pocket Option account, type success. Let me know. If you have opened your Pocket Option account, type success. Let me know. Good, good. You have opened your Pocket Option account. Good, good. Now, where you have this USDJPY, remember I've taught us on how to set up our broker. Come here and come and type AUDUSD. That's the pair we are analyzing on our. That's the pair we are analyzing on our trading view. AUDUSD. Can you see it? Type it too on your phone or on your laptop. You can see AUDUSD. So under here, change it to 3 minutes, like I've taught you in the broker video. Change it to 3 minutes. I say when you want to take trade, always use how many percent? Let me get it from you guys. If you want to take trade, how many percent of your account should you use to take trade at once? Let me get it in the chat box for my my intelligent students. How many percent of your account should you use to take a trade at once? 1 to 3. Wow, beautiful. Other person? Yeah. 1 to 3% of your account is what you should use to take trade at once. You have $1,000, so I can decide to use $10 or $20. I can decide to use $10 to take my trade. You can see that is 1%. I even decide to use $5. So this is 1% of my money because I have $1,000. Now you can decide to leave your pocket option like this. Don't let me just leave it like this because I don't want to complicate anybody with any issue. Oh my god, this thing just sold. Look at what I want to tell you guys. This candle, when we were here before, remember this candle is coming down here. It got to a blue area. Where is the blue area it got to? Where is the blue area it got to? It got to this blue area, this particular horizontal blue area. Is it this? Okay, it's this. Blue. I'm coming, guys. Some people are clearing trade. Okay, so guys, look at this red. Okay, let me zoom it. Okay, for me, actually, as a professional, I can take this trade, but for you as a beginner, I won't advise you to take this trade. You know why? This red candle, before I go to, open our pocket option, this red candle was the one moving down. I was expecting it to get, he has gotten to this place. He has gotten to this previous blue. Look at this blue here. It has gotten to this blue and it has come down. It's approaching this another blue here. But it didn't get to this second blue here before the candle finish. Immediately the candle finish, it started going up. But for me, I will not take the trade. Do you know how the trade is being taken? Now let me explain. I'll start using different examples. I'll start using different buying examples. Look at this, where my mouse is right now. This candle that my mouse, how many people can see my candle? If you can see my candle, type success. If you can see my mouse on this red candle, type success. Let me quickly explain the strategy for you. Okay, good. Now, look at this, my mouse on this candle. When this candle was coming down, it was coming down, it got to this blue horizontal. That is rule number what? Let me use this. It got to this blue horizontal. That is rule number what? Rule number 1. Now, the same candle at that time, what is the RSI? The RSI is at where too? It's at the blue area. That's rule number what? That's rule number 2. Okay. The strategy has not even aligned on this. Let's disregard this. But see what I want to talk about. I'm not talking about this candle again. Let's look at this candle because it's the same candle. Let me start again. Now let me explain it again here. Because it's not every candle you are seeing here that you must always take the trade. It's not every candle you are seeing here that you must take the trade. You must wait. You have to learn patience. You must wait for the strategy, the 3 rules to align. How many rules to align? All the 3 to align before you take any trade. Now, look at this small red candle here. How many people can see it? This small red candle here. When this small red candle get to this horizontal, even though the horizontal is not under it, but look at it, it get to this horizontal. Once you get to this horizontal line, you can see what happened to the RSI. Let me start drawing it out. It got to this horizontal because if you draw a line here, you see that if you draw a line here, you can see. If you draw a line here, you can see. So this particular candle here, it got to this horizontal. This particular candle here got to this horizontal. Sorry. It got to this horizontal. Or let me use arrow so that you can understand. You can see it clearly. Let me use arrow. Yes. Look at this candle. Can you see my arrow? Look at this candle. It got to this horizontal. Look at, I'm talking about this horizontal here. When I draw a line, you can see that it's still on the same line. So when this candle gets to this horizontal here, look at the RSI. Does it go to the, look at the RSI too. Does it go to the horizontal? Does it go to the blue area too? You can see it get to the blue area and under it a little. Look at the stochastic too. The stochastic, sorry. So guys, you can see my explanation, right? Look at this candle here. Let me zoom the candle up a little bit more so that it can be clearly shown. Look at it, guys. This small red candle here, does it get to the blue area? Beautiful. This our RSI, does it get to the blue area? It's at the blue. Look at this one too. Is it at the blue area? Look. The next candle that will come after it, what does the principle said? Three blue for a what? For a buy. So since this candle has gotten to one blue, the RSI has gotten to another blue here, this stochastic too has gotten to another blue, the next candle will be for buy. And that is why you can see. So immediately this counts, the timing countdown to is 0. At the beginning of 4:59, you just click on buy. You click on buy, which is higher here, this one. You just click on buy. Immediately you click on buy, guess what? This candle will just buy. Look at the way the candle buy. It bought, and you have win that trade. Simple as that. Simple as that. If you want to sell, you will wait for this candle. Look at this candle here. Let me make another example here. If you want to sell, look at this candle here. I'm coming, guys. If you want to sell, look at this candle here. Look at this candle here. If you want to sell, let me make this color red. You can see. Look at another candle. Look at our RSI. Look at our RSI. So look at our RSI. Is it at the red area? Is it at the red area? Can you see it? Let me put the arrow from here. You can see it, guys, that is at the red area. Look at the stochastic. Is it at the red? You can see this blue candle go to the red horizontal. This our RSI go to the red horizontal. This our stochastic get to the red horizontal. What happened to the next candle, guys? Is sell. That is the definition of 3 red for a sell, 3 blue for a buy. So look at this. You go to this blue area, rule number 1, rule number 2, rule number 3. What happened to the next candle? A buy. Look at this one. You get to this red area, rule number 1. This one, you get to the red area, rule number 2. You get to the red area, rule number 3. What happens to the next candle? Is sell. So guys, let's see if you can see another opportunity. Let's take a live trade. If you understand the strategy right now, type so I get success in the chat box. I get success. Type it in the chat box. If you understand the strategy the way I've explained it, type I get success in the chat box. God bless you, Moses. If you understand it the way I explain it, type I get success in the chat box. Is it only Muiwa? Okay, Muiwa too. Okay, good. Moses too. Okay, Nana, how far? Moderator, God bless you. I know you are taking trade already. You are just coming us here. You are using Shakara for us as if you are a learner. I get success. Good, good, good. That is the strategy, my brothers and sisters. That is the strategy. Though there are other things you need to learn. There are other things that can affect this candle. There are other things that can affect this candle. So guys, so Those ones are going to be taught in the advanced class. But look at the way this candle is moving right now. If this candle that we are looking at right now, if we can get to this red, and this one too can get to this red, and this one too can get to this red, then we are going to buy. Then we are going to sell, sorry. Let's just wait, maybe. Let's just wait. And one thing you should know is that don't be in a rush. In fact, I will advise you, if you don't attend the advanced class, it is people that attend the advanced class, there's something I need to explain to you regarding this one remaining just a little bit to touch the red. Just a little bit. I will explain the reason why it's like that in the advanced class. But you that we are in the beginners class, if you want to be taking trade, because our advanced class will start on Monday, next Monday. Our advanced class will start on next Monday. So our advanced class will be starting early. We need to fix our advanced class to something like 7:30, because when we get late like this, if you check your broker, sometimes it will be showing you OTC because bank are getting close for the day. Do you guys understand? So we need to start class early so that we'll be able to take trades together. Do you understand, guys? So with the way this candle is right now, mine isn't moving. It will move. What is not moving on yours? So look at this candle right now. It didn't get to the blue. It didn't get to this red. Let me delete this so that it won't confuse us. So this one didn't get to the red. This particular candle, it didn't get to this red area. You only got to half of the red, and the RSI too didn't get to the red. The stochastic didn't get to the red. If you see something like this, just leave the trade. You can't predict it. It didn't align. It must align with your theory red and theory blue. If it didn't align with your theory red and theory blue, don't take the trade. Even if you say, this thing will sell, now it's selling, Abi, but don't take it, because sometimes it can just change it for you. So I think we understand it to that level. So while we are looking at this thing to come to this level for us, I will encourage all of us immediately after this class, because I guess okay, right now, look at it. Look at what I'm saying. AUD USD. Guys, do you see OTC in front of it right now? How many people can see OTC? If you can see OTC in front of AUD USD that we just click right now, that there's no OTC in front, how many people can see OTC? Meaning that we cannot take this trade again because it's OTC trade. OTC knowledge is different. If I want to take you on how to take an OTC trade, it's different from a real market trade. Now, I said it in our broker class in our previous video, that OTC means over the counter. That's when the bank have closed. That's like black market. It's not the real market value. So people trade it, but you need to be taught how to trade it. God bless you. Over the counter. So now, even if this strategy align right now, we cannot take this trade again because our broker is saying over the counter now. Over the counter. So guys, I will now encourage us to do one thing. Today is Monday. Tomorrow, Tuesday, make sure you watch this video again. Make sure you take trade on your own. I really wish I want us to take a trade tonight. Honestly, I want us. Let me check USD JPY. You can change it to on your own side. USD JPY. Let's see if USD JPY will not give us OTC. Guys, look at our broker. All the currency, no one is exceptional. All the currency are showing OTC. So that means you cannot take any trade tonight. If you understand why we cannot take any trade tonight, type OTC in the chat box. If you understand why we cannot take, it will have been beautiful if people can turn up market. Let me read that chat. It will have been beautiful if people can turn up, market will still be fair. Yes, that's it. That's it. That's it. If to say we start, imagine I put 8 a.m., 8 p.m. because I see that it's only 2 people, 1 people that is joining. I have to wait till 8:30. But in the advanced class is not going to be free, guys. So let me communicate it to you guys right now. The advanced class is going to be starting next Monday. I will want all of us that have been attending the basic free class to practice this strategy for the rest of the week. But I can guarantee you that you are going to have like 50% win rate if you follow instructions strictly. But you know that 50% win rate is not enough to say you are a profitable trader. 50% win rate is not enough. So you need to advance your knowledge to the extent that you can move from 50 to 60% win rate, 70% win rate, 80% win rate, 90% win rate, 99% win rate. On that one, on the advanced class, I know people will pay. People will pay. And the advanced class, I'm going to be officially telling us that the advanced class will be $10 for the week. Before we arrive at this $10, honestly, I don't want to charge before. But I charge for 2 things, even if it is more than 2 things. You are not serious, our admin. Well done, well done. Before you know it now, all these people too, they will start smashing their own trade too. Don't let our admin oppress you. Don't mind that with our comment. So as I was saying, guys, before we arrive at these $10 for a week for the advanced class, we understand that, see the way people are turning out for free. When they put their money, when they know, no matter how small, the money is small. But I told you guys, this thing that I'm teaching you took me almost $1,000 to learn with sleepless nights. So by the same time, I want to simplify it for you guys. All the things that I need before I started coming to this place to trade, I've spent months learning, reading different things. All those things, I take it away from you because I see that the main thing is the main thing for you guys. So the reason why we are putting the $10 is because you will take it more serious and you can meet up with timing because you know your money is at stake, and at the same time you have to get value for your money. That is one. Secondly, it will serve as a means too. No mind our admin. It will serve as a means too because, you know, guys, I run on generator. Though the money is not an issue, give glory to God Almighty, but still, I run on generator to cater for a lot of, you know, administration things too, which is just part of it. At least that's what we use that for. But the most important thing why we are charging that $10 is for us to get value. If you are doing free, this is how it looks like. And even with this that I taught us, you can take trade. Even if you put your real money, even though I will not advise that you put your real money now, I want you to get the knowledge very well. But if you put your real money, if you follow the strategy, you will see that. Look at USDJPY. Look at USDJPY. I'll look for the one that align with strategy. If it doesn't align with strategy, I will not. Look at this. How many people can see my mouse? When this candle gets to the red area, rule number 1. This RSI gets to the red area, rule number 2. This stochastic gets to the red area, rule number 2. What happened to the next candle is sell. That is 3 red, 1, 2, 3. What happened to the next candle is sell. Do you understand that right now? Now, let's look at another buy opportunity. Look at this candle. This candle get to the blue area. If you see my screen very well, you'll be able to see that. You can see the wick, this line, this red line on this candle. You get to the blue area, this our RSI gets to the blue and even under it. What happened to our stochastic? We get to the what happened to the next candle? It bought, it go up as a blue. So if you take this trade, you win. So that is how the strategy works. You just now need, tomorrow by the grace of God, every day I will start posting trade ideas on my status that sell USD JPY or AUD USD when the price get to, maybe you can see it's at 327 now, 130.327. I'll just say when the price get to, where is the next red? The next red is 353 area. So I'll just say when the price get to 353 area, sell it. So when strategy align, what did I mean by when strategy align? When this one has get to red and this one gets to the red, if I call trade idea for you, I will always put if strategy align, so that you will be able to check yourself that, oh, does the strategy actually align? Okay, we have gotten 3 red, so let me sell. So I'll be doing that on my WhatsApp status from tomorrow again. For those of you that want to get the value of free trade ideas, tell me to save your number on my WhatsApp so that I can always see my status and you save mine too. Now I want to hear from you guys. The advanced class, how many people are ready for the advanced class? Okay, somebody asked a question that $10 for the whole of the advanced class or per week or month, sir. The $10 is going to be for a week, for Monday to Saturday. I'll be with you on Monday, or we should make it to be Tuesday, depending on, I will check the market. Because I will always want us to trade together. So I will check the market. We always have 4 class in a week with Instagram live question and answer. So the Instagram live is where we are going to talk about our challenges along the week, what we expect for the next, all of those things, how you are going to take your trade to the next level. We talk about that on the DAOM. We socialize and meet. Very soon, when we grow, we always hang out. Maybe we say let's hang out in Dubai, let's hang out in US, Hawaii, and things like that. But for now, let's hang out on Instagram. So on Saturday, we always hang out and then we talk about our trades. But 4 days in a week, either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll pick the days randomly. I will always let you know. It is going to be for a week. And guess what? I'll be covering let me show us what we are going to be covering. Okay, guys. Okay, see our week 2. This is what I'll be covering. I didn't talk about how to read the currency strength meter and market volume. If you remember in the beginning of this video, I talked about the market volume. Why I said we should change from USD JPY to AUD USD because of market volume. So how do we now know that market volume that make me make that decision? I'll teach it on Tuesday. How to read the currency strength meter, because sometimes the currency strength will be telling you to sell. The strategy will be telling you to buy. Don't buy at that time. Unless the strategy align with the currency strength meter, then you can buy. So all these things will be taught properly in the advanced class. And what is news? News to affect the market. All these ones I will cover it in the advanced class. Then doing market analysis, we are only on 5 minutes. There is a sure way we can take 15 minutes and 5 minutes, combine it together to take a sure trade. I said 8 p.m. Maybe we are still going to save our time to 7:30 p.m. I don't know, so that we can have more time. Then I'm going to be teaching the strategy again, and we are going to be taking trade together. This time around, even if you want to fund your money, fine. If you still want to be on your demo account, fine, because I'll be taking trade with you. So teaching the DBS and showing HFS discipline plan. So there's a lot of things I'm going to be revealing to us on our week 2 that is going to actually move us from beginner to, taking you to the amateur level, to the pro, and then before you know it, even when week 3, see what I'll be teaching us: price action, teaching us charting, analyzing market together, taking trade together, compounding plan and discipline plan. I talked about this. I just briefly talked about this compounding plan and discipline. I didn't talk about discipline plan, but I talked about compounding plan in our day 1 video, if you remember. So I'm going to properly teach it on how we are going to apply it to our trade, how we can compound our money, maybe from $2, from $200, maybe some 2% percentage, and how we are going to go about it with our discipline plan. On our week 4, risk management and psychology behind profitable trader. Discipline trading, discipline plan and taking short trade. You are going to take trade. Mentorship assets for life mentorship. We are going to be together for life. How we can get that access to me. Then revealing the secret of long time winning and taking short trade. All this is going to be on our each week timetable is there already. Do you understand, guys? So guys, if you think okay, then I'm going to be dropping my my BTC wallet to the group, so you fund it and show me the evidence of your $10. But if you want to make a local payment, which is fine too, I know right now they are selling dollars for 600 and something. But if you are going to do a local one, I'm going to give it at 590. You are going to do a local transfer, $1 is going to be at the rate of 590. Am I communicating? $1 is going to be at the rate of $590. So to pay for your week, for your 1 week class, and at the same time you have access to message me at any time when you are taking trade on your own. If you have 1 or 2 things for me to quickly put you through, I can always do that for you, provided that you are part of our subscribed students for that week. So I want to hear from you guys. Does the $10 make sense? And if you want me to give you a discount for the 3 weeks at a go, you want to attend you want to pay for the 3 weeks, instead of it to be $30, I'm going to make it $19 for the 3 weeks at once. So then the ball is in your court. You can either be paying for the $10 every week to cover for the 3 weeks, or you pay $19 for all the 3 weeks, and you have to pay before the class starts. So what do you have to say to that, guys? What do you have to say to that? I want to hear from us. What do you have to say to that? What do you have to say to that, guys? Okay, you say you will pay at once, fine, which is fine. What do you have to say to that, guys? What do you have to say to that? Guys, look at it. This thing is now going to see. It has gotten to red area. It has gotten to red area. It has gotten to red area. If I put down my stuff now, reduce my screen now, so I will know this thing is almost at another red area. If our broker is not showing OTC now, we'll have taken trade together, guys. This candle might be coming to this red area here. If this candle get to this red area here, all these ones are already ready. They are ready. This one is ready. This one is ready. The next candle will just come down. So no. Somebody say I should reduce the exchange rate. No, is that I reduce the exchange rate, or you pay me with BTC. Is either you pay with that 590. That's what I mean. Sorry, guys. Is either you pay the 590 per dollar, or you pay BTC. If you can pay BTC, I know BTC, you will get it for 600 and above to come to for one BTC. For $1 of BTC. I know you get it because I sell dollars very well. When I withdraw to my BTC wallet. Immediately I withdraw to my BTC wallet, I sell it. I sell it, guys. I sell it. It doesn't even wait. If I want to say I want to sell $1,000, $500, $2,000, people are ready to buy, and I get it to my local currency. So do you understand, guys? So the exchange rate I gave to you was because I want to make this easy, because I know there's no need for you to be paying into the BTC wallet when we are in the same country. And for the people that are not in Nigeria, you can actually use the BTC, unless if you have another way you can send the money locally to me. Well, it's your decision anyway. So what do you think to that $10, guys? Let me hear from you. Is it fair enough? Let me hear from you guys. Is it fair enough? So right now, I think we are done with the class. I can stop the recording right now. If you are actually watching this video too right now, you can actually message me on @diamond_arido. If you're watching it on YouTube and you don't have my WhatsApp number, you can message me on @diamond_arido. Let me type it in the chat box. Let me type it on the screen. That's my Instagram. That's my Instagram at Diamond Arido. You can put it to the capital letter too. Okay, so let me make it bold very well. So this is my Instagram handle. You can message me on Instagram to also be part of this if you are watching it on YouTube and you don't have access to my WhatsApp. So from there you can message me. I'll give you my WhatsApp link, and you can go from there. So $10 for 1 week. What do you think about it, guys? Let me hear from you. I'm closing down the recording right now. Love you guys. Thank you. I respect you.